When we talk about the infamous pizza assignment, the only word that this board and superintendent like to use is mistake. The definition of mistake is an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. I think that the real mistake to come out of this whole situation is the lack of action exerted by the so-called leadership in our district. They are the ones who made the ultimate mistake. You see, for every action, or in this case, lack thereof, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The public's reaction to this assignment being brought to light is not surprising. An adult asked a room full of minors their sexual wants, desires, and boundaries. They instructed them to draw or color the sexual activities in relation to pizza and then hand in the assignment. Let's be really clear now. An adult asked minors their sexual desires in a classroom, period. Then, when the morality of this assignment and situation were questioned, the Enfield Public School System not only actively ignored these questions, they argued that it's state curriculum, that it ties back to standards and state law, essentially saying that Enfield Public Schools does not have a problem with this assignment because the state mandates a consent unit. And because the state mandates a consent unit, we are okay with asking minors their sexual preferences. The superintendent and members of this board have actively worked against parents to not answer the following questions. How did this assignment end up in the curriculum for use in the classroom? What does the edited assignment look like? Is that edited assignment still in the curriculum to be used for instruction? Being open and transparent about the situation from the beginning, instead of saying it was a mistake, should have stopped all the negative reactions. Instead, you have refused to talk about the situation, found ways to justify your behavior, and then blamed others or outside forces for causing the problem, and persisted in this behavior or action despite the negative consequences. Every single thing that has happened since this assignment came to light has been a direct result of your lack of action and leadership. It's that simple. Any resident, taxpayer, employee of the board, or citizen with an interest in our school system may address the board on issues concerning the schools. And when they do address issues, they should be met with open, transparent dialogue, not opposition and blatant disregard. I have spent my time in this chair respectfully asking questions that concern me as a parent, directing my questions and concerns to the board and superintendent. Meanwhile, others have sat in this chair and continually stated that since I have removed my children from this school system, that I have no say here, and that is completely and utterly wrong. They continue to say that if we don't like it, we can homeschool our children and leave. Well, that doesn't sit right with me either. I have just as much vested interest in this town as anyone else, and I would never dream of belittling or bullying someone into leaving a school district because they had issues with it. Issues that I took the time to address with the people who had the ability to change them. But with every meeting that goes by with no action taken against this situation, it only continues to add fuel to the fire and allows them to feel justified in their way of thought. Again, for every action, there is a reaction, and your lack of action has continually allowed this egregious behavior to continue, and it will do just that until you stop denying that there is a problem and actually address it.